and welcome to Yan Food Times. I went to quite a few places within this time frame. Let's check them out. I first tried Tenton Valley's Idaho kettle chips. I got this from the plane, I believe, but anywho, chips from anywhere, they're good. This was pretty good, a bit hard since it's kettle chip style, but the flavor was not bad. It was a nice little snack if you crave for something savory. I went to Sushi again, and this time we realized not everything was very fresh or good. The usual fish such as salmon toro, their scallop, and sweet shrimp were good, but the uni sea urchin was extremely fishy, which meant it wasn't fresh. We ordered more seared scallop, but they gave us seared salmon instead, and the real crab meat was on the saltier side this time around. And with just my mom, we had to pay quite a bit, at least twice the price of other conveyor belt sushi places in the area. Even though the gacha was cute, it wasn't worth it. Next, on another day, I went to Wow the Crab that's pretty much right next to Kura Sushi. They're known for seafood boiler, but I saw fried oysters and wanted to try. It came with fries too, so it was quite filling and enough for me. There were 8 decent sized and nicely fried oysters. It was fatty and not fishy. I did have ketchup, but the fried oysters themselves had a nice saltiness to it already. The fries were also fried nicely as the texture was good and it's crispy on the outside. For the price you pay at around $15, I thought it was very reasonable. During a weekend, I went to Donburi factory. I went with my friends so we could try out a few dishes. It was a very small place, so I wouldn't recommend having 5 or more people dining in. They had a good amount of options, but no pork. We ordered a poke, which had a lot of other wonderful toppings too, like seaweed salad and crab salad. The downside was that there were lots of tuna and maybe 3 to 4 pieces of salmon. A better balance of that would be nicer. The beef donburi was fine, nothing outstanding. It wasn't chewy and it was flavorful enough that you don't need extra sauces. My favorite was the chicken katsu. They gave you 2 big slabs of chicken and fried it nicely in a thin batter. It was very flavorful too. The rice overall was not too bad, they didn't neglect that. I also went to Mocha Tea House to get a drink, and that was a mistake. There was no one there and the milk tea was sadly nasty. No milk tea flavor or taste. I questioned what kind of liquid I drank. After a few sips, I couldn't anymore. It was terrible and would not recommend. As a souvenir from Dad, I got theater popcorn from Hong Kong. My cousin said it's really good and they got it for me. I didn't think anyone would gift me theater popcorn, but this was surprisingly very good. The caramel was not too sweet and mixed with some salted popcorn, it was delicious. It wasn't stale even for a few days and it was just very flavorful. I liked how it wasn't too buttery salty or too sweet like the ones in the States. Aside from the flavor, the packaging was also very cute too. Another thing from Hong Kong were these crackers from an Italian restaurant. This one hits differently from the other thin crackers I've had. I tried to buy something similar in my hometown and it was still nowhere as good as this brand. The crackers were thin, slightly flaky, and the butteriness was on point and delicious. Alright, that's all for this time around. Which thing would you like to try? Please share, and thank you for watching Yan Food Times.